Anyway, Shalom. Yahweh Shemel Shah, Bashem Kakodash, Prophet Thumb. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Second part of the lesson. From what I started earlier, I was reading this article going to black voters give Biden high marks on economy despite sting of inflation, meaning how you jakes are into deep sleep. So it says inflation hit 8.5% in the U.S. last month, the sharpest year-over-year increase since 1981. It says prices have been driven up by strong demand, pandemic-related supply shortages, and the cost of energy propelled by Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which is a goddamn... I mean, that's some of it, but a lot of that shit is concocted BS, okay? Because we know that Esau, Edom, they're driving they're driving the prices up, okay, due to greed, capitalism, and the fact that the dollar is devalued. Okay, I mean, they can try to blame everything on Ukraine, but that's not the ultimate epsilon of reasoning why everything is pretty much out of whack. Okay, because for one thing, shit was already going up before they allegedly invaded Ukraine. So that's a lie. Okay, and if you look at any type of forecasting or any type of economics, they would tell you that that's really not the case. Okay, the Ukrainian things, that ain't really drive the prices up. That was just an excuse because the dollar is falling. Okay, though it will be responsible for like wheat and imports and stuff like that, because Ukraine, I believe, make up like 25% of the world's exports in wheat. But nonetheless, you know, they're lying about a lot of things in this aspect. Okay, and you Israelites, you so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American, you buy that shit up, man. Okay, you buy it up, and you believe in it. Okay, because the Spirit of the Lord is not supping with you. All right. So it says here, it says rising prices have disproportionately affected marginalized groups, specifically African Americans, Hispanic communities, and rural households. Both recent polling and research shows. It says inflation is particularly devastating to lower income households as they are more exposed to the goods with the fastest rising prices, according to the Bank of America research report in November. And that is absolutely true because, you know, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we don't have access to certain resources, man. Like when you go out to these top tier neighborhoods, you know, these $5 million mansion homes or these $1 million neighborhoods, they don't really have anything to worry about for real because, you know, everything that they got is pretty much bought off credit and borrowed off credit in stocks and trust funds and stuff like that. Versus the average Negro, he ain't got $200 in his savings account, let alone his bank account. And this was actually done on purpose. And this was already the design since the beginning that Esau Edom was going to come in and do this, man. But you so-called Negroes, you're under a strong delusion, man. Okay? Because like I said, where the hell is Kamala at? Okay, where is she at? Where's your so-called black leaders that's fighting for your rights, man? Because you Jakes always sold out to the Democratic Party when the Democrats had nothing to do. They don't give a damn about you, Jake. Okay, like I said, because a chick can say that she smoked weed and listened to Tupac in 9th grade, all of a sudden she's down for the cause. But now you Jakes are looking stupid as hell. Okay, because you have nobody to come to your aid, you know. And it says here, inflation hurts lower income households, namely less educated in rural households, those with non-manageable workers and minorities the most. All right. It says a Wall Street Journal post last month showed that non-white voters were more likely than white voters to say inflation is causing major financial strain in their lives, right? Because Jake, you're paid the less. But I thought Biden was going to come and give you jobs and, you know, increase the pay and give you reparations. But yet you're being drawn out by inflation. And let's not talk about the evictions that's on the rise, okay? Because they did away with the eviction moratorium, I believe, like in last year, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So what happened with all that? What happened to all the empty promises? Okay. Once again, trusting in the shadow of Egypt. It says black women and Hispanic men, both at 44%, reported the highest proportions of major strain among various demographic and gender combinations, the journal reported. It says some political strategists believe Biden still has the support of many black Americans because the Democratic Party's priority align with their concerns. Right. And some of their concerns is the Momo agenda, okay? Food stamps, welfare, child support. You know what I'm saying? Putting the ABC alphabet on a pedestal. That's what you niggas are concerned with. You ain't concerned with ruling or taking down this devil. Okay, you're concerned with the fact that if he's gonna give you free money or not. All right, and if he's gonna promote feminism, because one thing about the Democratic Party, once they're in power, there's always a bunch of freakism behind that. You see, it's always freakism. Is always they're always looking out for the moles. They give them more rights. Okay, they give more people rights than you. They give out free money to the momos, protection. The economy goes down, the jobs are lost, the wages are stagnant, and the list goes on. Okay, but yet you sitting up here giving this man your hard arm. You're going down to the polls, talking shit to one another, killing each other, all because they didn't want to put this creep in office. But like I said, your concerns is just minuscule at best. But it says when we see them attacking the very things that give us the opportunity for upward mobility, we understand that they're not on our side. Well, duh. Duh, stupid. Brandon Upson, the chairman of the South Carolina Democratic Black Caucus, what are the chances, right? Said of the Republican lawmakers, it says when they turn a blind eye to the issues that face us, we know that we're not their priority. And we've been telling you, Jakes, that Biden, you know what I'm saying, that they wasn't focused on you, man. Okay, and I'm not gonna read all this. This is entirely a lot to read. But what it says here says Biden isn't to blame. Sure. Well, you know what? He is part to blame, but really, he's really not. I mean, he is at a face value. But you got to blame the whole nation of Edom, mainly the elites. This is the elites doing, okay? This is the Rothschilds doing, the Rockefellers, the Illuminati, for a lack of a better term. Okay, this is their plan. And they set up puppets like Joe Beasy to bring in this wickedness, man. All right, it says those type of things happen over a period of time. She said inflation happens over a period of time. Right, it does, but that's if your currency is being devalued. And that's if your currency is not being backed by any particular precious metals, because you have a group of wicked dictators, okay, and wicked evil men that's in office that's dictating your life. Of course, it's gonna go up, but if you were doing the right thing and you were dealing with actual silver and gold, and you actually own things, you wouldn't have this problem. You wouldn't be having a gallon of milk $5. You wouldn't be paying fucking $60 a gallon at the gas tanks, okay? And I pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that this shit goes up more, man, okay? Because honestly, you people, you just don't get it. You know, you may make $25, $30 an hour and say, all right, you know, I can get by. But then what happens when the gas becomes $15? Because I was looking at an article that cops are not going to start, they're not going to go out to investigate crimes that aren't life-threatening. So if you get into a fist fight and it's deemed not threatening or none, or to the point that it's not like, to the point it's that serious, or domestic violence or petty theft, or you breaking in the fucking house, they ain't coming out, man, because they said the gas prices are too high, which shows you that the budgets are being cut. Okay, but what does Jake do? Oh, well, man, you know, we got to go and put Biden, like I said in the last video segment. If it was up to you, you would put Hillary Clinton in there to follow the same same goddamn agenda, man, because you don't understand that it's a agenda. It's an agenda, man. Okay, it ain't just one man. You see, same shit happened on Obama's watch. Shit, on Obama's watch, we had a fucking economic collapse on his first term. You think that Joe Beasy, gonna do anything better? You out your rabbit ass mind, man. That's why we say the hell with you goddamn 2/3. You deserve exactly what you're getting. Like I was talking to my simple ass mother, you know what I'm saying, about a year ago about this, well, a year. And then I'm like, who you voting for? And I already knew what she was gonna say. Biden. I like back of my mother. If she wasn't my mother, man, I just would have cursed her out, man. Cause she said the shit with fucking pride, man. Like that's gonna make a goddamn difference. I'm like, man, you simple. And I said in my mind, I'm like, you people are simple as hell. I said, what's the difference between him and Trump? She said, well, you gotta vote for the lesser evils. I'm like, well, don't you realize with Trump, you actually had more money in your pocket? You know what I'm saying? You actually doing certain things, even though he ain't no better than Biden. To be honest with you, he's really not. But that's what it appears to be. But I'm like, you people, you watch the news. When you watch MSNBC and they say that Trump don't like blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, I mean, you gonna run with that. But don't you know that Biden have what he called the fucking crime bill that was passed during the Clinton administration? But you ain't know that, did you? You know, and even if you did show these suckers that, these suck-ass jakes that, they gonna still ignore it. Like, well, you know, that's all they gonna say. Because you jakes, man, you niggas are pathetic, man. And you deserve everything that's coming to you. Straight up. All right? I'm talking about the Democrats and the Republicans, man. Get the fuck out of here. And they still talking about Biden ain't to blame. All you devils are to blame. All right, so anyway, man, let's go here. This is the book of Isaiah 29:10. This ain't going to be too long. All right, this is Isaiah 29:10. It says, because you jakes are pretty much, you jakes are looking, you in vomit, man. You drunk. All right. It says, for the Lord have poured out the spirit of you of deep sleep and have closed your eyes, that the prophets and your rulers and seers he have covered. Okay. Because you got our charlatan, which is for the so-called Democrats. Okay. Like when Biden won the election, or basically when that whole George Floyd scenario kicked off, you had this dude Biden grooming on George Floyd's daughter. And you had this simple ass crypt keeper looking nigga, Al Charlatan, a nigga with a fucking slick back. How the hell you gonna have a slick back, a bald spot, and a perm, nigga? You can't trust a nigga like that, man. All right, then you got this bugged out Negro Jesse Jackass Jackson. All right, fucking Mr. Pop Bottle Eyes, talking shit, man, but ain't done a goddamn thing for you niggas, man. And you wonder why we laugh at your ass when, and you know what? More niggas got gunned down on Obama's watch than any other fucking term in history. How about them apples? But yeah, he's supposed to be for black people though, right? Power to the people, right? Obama don't give a damn about you Negroes, man. All right? Clearly. You know? And it says, and the vision of all is becoming to you as the words of a book that is sealed, right? Because when we breaking the Bible down to your ass, you ain't trying to hear it. Well, man, bro, that ain't, man, that ain't talking about that though, man. That ain't talking about that though, Jay. You taking it out of context. Well, where is it talking about then, genius? What is it talking about, man? All right? Because you niggas ain't got the breakdown. You putting your faith in Joe Bimbo Beezy, man. All right? A damn devil, a damn blood-drinking pedophile, man. All right? His son clearly got caught up in that scandal. And if you look at the Jeff Bezos list of freakism and freakazoids, their name will be on there. But a nigga still ain't gonna believe that all because a nigga is voting Democrat. All right? Just because Joe Biden didn't come out and call you a nigga on the news, that don't mean you ain't a bunch of damn niggas to him. Because like I said, a lot of niggas went to prison under his terms and went what's that deanbag broad named Kamala, the Amazonian giantess, that nigga. Hey, when she was, I believe she was like senator or some shit of California, one of those governors, something like that. You know how many jakes she done locked up for petty ass crimes, man? Okay? And then under the 3 strikes rule, how many jakes she done locked up? But you seem to forget that though. Now, let this 2024 election come to pass. Lord's will, hopefully it doesn't. But let's just say if Hillary Clinton goes up for president, how much you want to bet all you black women out there, you're going to run your stupid asses down to the poll and you're going to take your simple ass men with you and they going to vote. Okay, which your vote don't mean nothing any goddamn way because the electoral college put these bums in there. But according to a nigga, man, we got to do something different. Ain't nothing changed for your black ass since you got out of slavery, but you dumb niggas are still talking this shit. Ain't nothing changed, man, all right? Martin Luther King, ain't shit changed. Jesse Jackson, Al Charlatan, okay, Insane Obama, Barry, aka Barry Soetoro, that Momo, that dude is a flaming fucking F, man, if you know what I mean. All right, he likes men, he likes boys. He likes to suck old Edomite dicks, man. But you stupid ass niggas, you believe in his fucking place. That's why all you niggas need to just straight up fucking die, man, all right? You niggas need death. The 2/3 of Israel, you need death, man, all right? And I put curses on you fucking niggas because you niggas are irritating, all right? You ain't got the spirit of the Lord on you. And honestly, we don't give a fuck about none of you niggas. If you ain't calling on the name of the Lord and you ain't doing the right thing, guess what? Fuck you, man. All right. And you know what? I'm in that spirit because now I'm getting pissed the fuck off just thinking about all the hell we catch behind you stupid ass niggas, man. Because you want to be buddy buddy and hand in hand with the fucking enemy. Well, you know what? Be buddy buddy with the enemy. You're going to die with the enemy. Okay? You're going to die with Esau. All right? And deservingly so. We'll catch your black ass on the other side, man. Anyway, it says she added, when you have a problem with these things, you're going to look to the person in charge. And the person in charge is Biden. Nigga, shut up. Biden's a fucking puppet, man. He can barely spell his name backwards. Biden. That's the only name nigga want me to say. Biden, Biden, Biden. You know what, man? Shalak Rayam to all you niggas that voted, man. Shalak Rayam, wa Nashim, wa Bayan, wa Harakim, wa Mashapanyam, Al Cole, all you Jakes that voted, man. All you Jakes. And if you niggas in the truth voted, may the Most High get you first. All right? And it says here, is it his fault? No, but who's in charge?